really good.
Yeah, that was.
That's really good, bro.
Yeah, word.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Y'all got really, really great chemistry, man. And it was confidence. I could tell it was more confidence for both of y'all as y'all was delivering the lines.
We
man.
did this read this shit together in a minute though.
Yeah, it was like a
It
couple.
don't seem
it
like
was it was a couple weeks, but it sounded like y'all been practicing that very things.
That stand out to me. That was dope.
What they say? A warrior light doesn't use fear as a brake, but as an engine.
Yeah.
That stand out to you.
That's hard.
Oh man.
That's dope.
What's the hardest part of being an actor?
Channeling emotions. That's the hard part. Just trying to find them emotions. It's easy to read the words, you know what I'm saying? But to find them emotions, that's the hard part.
What methods have you used, or what methods are you looking to use to find more success in channeling those emotions?
It's related to real life situations that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the magnitude of the scene.
Yeah. What character, you can't choose Lance, what character does the real Glenn Moore, what character does he relate to?
Ty.
Yeah?
Dead ass.
Elaborate.
I think it's kind of self-explanatory.
Well, I mean, maybe to me, but...
Not them, right? I mean, just more reserved, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really too to me, Lance is more, he's so vocal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't that loud, bro.
Straight up?
Nah, man, no. Like, I wouldn't be in the laundry, man, tripping on the laundry machines and shit. But, yeah, probably Ty.
Probably Ty, because you see him as a more reserved character.
More laid back, reserved guy, you know what I'm saying?
And Lance is too vocal.
To me, real vocal and real emotional. And he wears emotions on his sleeve. I'm not like that.
Type shit.
Yes, and you don't catch me crying. You catch me crying, something bad happened. That's that nigga Ty. He cried if his girl see his music whack.
Hey, do you have disdain for your character?
No, I love him. I love my character, bro. I do. I really do. Because it helps me find a part of me that I probably would never, you know what I'm saying, ever, probably in real life won't meet certain instances. I might probably have some of his characteristics, but not overall, no.
Do you feel like you understand why your character is the way he is?
Yeah, I do. I understand struggle, you know what I'm saying, and delusions of grandeur that sometimes people feel are unattainable, but you strongly believe you can do it. I definitely agree with it, and I understand where you're coming from.
All right, follow me on this train of thought, bro. So you know, at the end of the year, the streaming services, they do, Apple Music, Spotify, they do your replay. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see your most listened to artists.
Right.
And I seen a story that Drake, his most listened to artist was Pac. You know what I mean? It kind of struck me as
me too.
A little interesting.
Me too.
But I thought about that. So I was at the gym and I was listening to Me Against the World. And I know you come from, you a little older than me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think your generation, the music, you got Pac, you got DMX, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the music, for lack of a better word, you wasn't hearing too much emotion. If you was, it was aggressive too, though. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It was more aggressive tone. It was more of a, like...
It was subtle.
The emotion was subtle. That's
subtle.
That's how you would characterize it?
Yeah, real subtle. It wasn't as today, I mean, back then, it was frowned upon if you was too emotional. You know what I'm saying? When nobody call you soft, but nowadays, women love that.
It's more emotion.
Yeah, they love that emotion, man. Like Drake can cry a river. He have 200 million more fans. Back then, you crying, man. They ain't gonna fuck with you.
So do you think, bro, like, think about you and I, like I said, we got a little bit of an age difference, a little bit. So, like, I remember when College Dropout came out. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's a nigga that's, like, saying something other than shoot, kill.
Right. Right. And he was good, too, though.
So maybe that, like, puts, like, the younger generation more in tune with their emotions.
Probably that's probably what pioneered a lot of this.
Yeah.
A lot of the music, him doing that. But
What do you think about that? What's your opinion about that?
about the way of transition
Yeah.
is what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some of it,
Ah.
but I can't. You know, I ain't no huge Drake fan. You know what I'm saying? I like it, but
Yeah.
like you said, man, give me some DMX or something.
Type shit. Nah, bro, I feel like writing wise, I think, bro, the base of my writing is emotion. You
Yeah.
you gotta be tapped into emotion.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand like different aspects of it.
But I think when you write the bare emotion, like you write it raw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's noticeable. Mm-hmm. It's obvious. Some people like I can write it like that, but you channel yourself a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to write that, it'd be difficult for me to display those certain emotions like you do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's good writing though, no matter what, bro. You a beast.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that kind of emotional guy like that's gonna do that. Or,
I get you.
you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
No knock at what you're doing though. I love it. I love what you do, bro.
1,000.
I respect it. I love it. I think it's brilliant. But you are who you are, and I am who I am.
Absolutely.
You know
You
what
my
I'm
brother.
For sure, all day long.
Favorite part about the production so far?
Oh man, just getting back
Pre-production.
with the gang.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back with the gang, bro. I mean, like I said, just seeing KB last week to me was like, damn, I got my buddy back.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we right on point. As soon as we jump back into it, we just so hell yeah. That's probably the bright spot of this production is just getting back with the crew.
Talk about the camaraderie a little bit, man. Between,
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the cast or just me and KB?
You and KB, but everybody.
I love it, bro. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just in the beginning when we did the first one, it was more of a struggle for me because I didn't know everybody like I knew you.
Mm-hmm.
I knew JR in passing. First time meeting Kurt. I ain't know KB. You know what I'm saying?
Jadari.
So, Jadari. I called him Kurt, right?
Yeah, that might be a good thing, though. He embodies his character. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, Jadari. So trying to gel with them, and the hard part about it was because when you meet new people, you want whoever you are to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is who Glenn is.
Mm-hmm.
But when we shooting this movie, I gotta be all emotional and it's hard for me to do that with new people. I mean, I ain't no, what you call those, extrovert.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely not an extrovert.
So it's hard for me to be like, damn, let me go get all emotional for the show and for the people I ain't never met in my life. Because I don't feel like, people are judging you and like Glenn ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool that they accepted me, they helped me.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then we grew up great camaraderie and relationship out of all of them. So yeah, that's the dope part about it.
Is it real difficult to be like introverted, but to play? Would you characterize the Lance as an extrovert?
Definitely extrovert.
Is that very difficult, man?
Mm-hmm. Yes, even when we doing the rehearsal, it's difficult for me to be that guy.
Really?
Yeah, it's because it's the anxiety, like a little pressure. And like I said, I'm always trying to get the lines perfect, even though I know it's not supposed to be perfect right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then reenacting those emotions for the character. So yeah, it's hard being an introvert and having your character be an extrovert.
So what keeps you going? What keeps you consistent?
My one thing about me is I like that resilience. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't gonna tell me I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. I did it. We did it with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't hard. It's just once I find that rhythm, like a shooter. You know what I'm saying? You can shoot. You shooting shots. You missing, but Steph Curry ain't gonna stop shooting because he missing.
Facts.
So shit, yeah, I'm gonna find it.
Absolutely,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Hey, one question I want to ask you that I think KB asked me last week. What are you most looking forward to with this production?
Oh, just to see it, man. See how we grew as characters. Even see how the characters grew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because last time we shot, everybody was just getting introduced to these characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm sure the fans, whoever's waiting, want to see Lance and what he's doing right now. And I just want to see the reaction of the people's faces when they see it.
Mm-hmm.
See how Lance doing. He ain't a bum no more. He was a plumber or some shit. So, see how that shit go.
Yeah, 1,000.
But other than that, bro, I feel like we got something good, man. Yeah. Reading the scripts, man. I feel like you did your thing, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm ready.
I appreciate it, bro.
I'm ready, man.
Any parting words?
Get ready, I guess. Shit is coming. I don't know what the fuck to say, man.
This nigga glib, bro. This nigga glib, man.
No, but you know, man, we cooking something epic, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hope the fans like it. I like it.
1,000.
Yeah, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the production, bro?
DDH, bro.
No. So what's the name of the TV show? Watch it.
This nigga finna kill me. Last Dollar Chill.
Oh, there you go.
Thought you gonna say Last Dollar?
Last nigga forgot the till. How you start the show? You forget the name.
I was trying to abbreviate it.
This nigga is not a good spokesperson.
Did I do that with the last production? The podcast? Yeah. Go see Last Dollar.
What? Last Dollar Till, man.
I did, didn't I?
Nigga was like, go see Last Dollar. Like, where the till?
They knew what I was talking about. They follow us. They know what we talking about.
1,000. All right, but that's love.
My nigga.
My brother.
Say no more, bro.
All right, come on, Jay.
Yes.
My brother, Jay.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
How you doing?
Having me here. I'm so happy and excited to be here.
Hey, bro. This nigga is Derrick Rose like a motherfucker. You know, I'm talking about Derrick Rose rookie year.
No
nigga
emotion.
Ain't have no emotion.
Hey, he good with it now. I watched him on somebody podcast.
Math off of shit.
Yeah, that shit was nice, bro. He can. All right, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Nigga hit me with the so glad to be here. Right before the camera start rolling, this nigga's trying to leave.
No, it's not facts. There's no proof.
Hey, bro, nah. So, first off, man, I think you the best rapper in the motherfucking city.
Thank you.
I think you compete with my top 5 rappers. You compete, bro. I can't wait to see, nigga, when you come up. But, bro, I want to ask you, bro. You been here almost every Thursday for rehearsal.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? What brings you to this room, man?
Inspiration. I mean, of course I do it, out of love. I mean, you my brother, so if you got something going on, I'm a support and I'm a help out whatever way. But beyond that, like I get a kick out of coming here. You know me, I be to myself and shit like that, and sometimes that can get like real mundane, and I need that kind of like outlet to be around like others in a creative way and shit, not just on some hanging out shit, because I just do that on my own. But here it's like just conversation or watching people do their thing, people do like something that they're passionate about and shit like that, and just the whole creative process is really inspiring for me. So like it'd be like times where like I'll come here, hang out with y'all and shit, and witness everything, and then I'll come home and like write, or I'll have my own ideas or things like that. So yeah, it helps me out as well as me, you know what I'm saying, showing love to you.
Absolutely, bro. Bro, I wonder, bro, I gotta ask you, are you aware of the impact that you bring to the room, bro? Because like I've had, we keep a closed room, but there's sometimes that people visit, and I've had people come and just kind of sit and not really say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not the most vocal person, but in this room you've been vocal.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't even have to be prompted to. Like you will offer up, notes on what you seeing in the rehearsal and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? And I think there are notes that are very helpful. But what prompts you to not just sit in the room and just peep game, but to actually offer notes and advice, and you understand what I'm saying?
Cause shit, if I'm gonna do something, bro, I'm gonna like do it. Like we taking I was bullshitting with you before, saying like how I gotta do all this shit and what time it is and all this shit. But like, time is very important. Like time is more valuable than money.
1,000.
Time, you know what I'm saying? Time is very important. So if I'm using my time, I'm taking out time that I could be doing something personal for me to, come around here and be productive and, you know what I'm saying, offer something, then, you know, I'm going to really go in on that because I'm not going to waste my time. I see y'all dedicating y'all time and effort, so I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, fuck around with what y'all got going on. So, you know, it's just bringing value, you know.
Apps bringing value.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's the key, bro.
Because if I'm just sitting around chilling and shit, I mean, I'm just hanging out. And,
Yeah.
you know, I don't get nothing from it, you don't. So.
Bro, out of curiosity, bro, you know, obviously I don't write raps anymore. But I'm always interested in processes. And I feel like everybody that's be in this room is very interested in process.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk to me about your writing process, bro.
It varies. Especially if we're talking about music, I mean, I could be going through something that day and I write it down. I could hear a beat and have a song in mind. I can hear a beat and have an emotion. So it always varies. I would say one thing that is a constant is I usually work off of like inspiration and emotion. It's usually me enduring something or witnessing something, and then you know, taking that, breaking that down into, you know, a song idea or some rhymes and going from there.
I was having a conversation with you know Nile the rapper. Nile,
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah.
I was having a conversation with him and some good brothers at Queese at Queese album release party. X was there, and I think as creatives, it's like an interesting paradox because the writing comes from, for me at least, an emotional place, a personal place.
Yeah.
So it's like when you writing that, well, I'll ask you, do you have the audience in mind? Do you have the listener in mind when you are putting together these rhymes in any way?
Never.
You don't have the audience in mind?
I don't know if that's necessarily, I don't know if there's a good or bad with that type of shit, but nah, I never think of, I mean, after, like, I guess after a song is made, I would think about, like, you know, how would it affect people, or, you know what I'm saying, if people would like it, or, you know what I'm saying, if they get the reaction that I kind of want them to get out of it. Yeah, but no, I don't. I just have my idea in mind and I make it.
So when you are initially writing, you're not thinking about the audience, you're not thinking about the listener. But then somewhere in that is there a point in that process where it's like, okay, now I care what other people are going to think about this, are going to, you understand what I'm saying, live with this music? Is that ever that time where the audience comes?
Yeah, naturally, just because, like, I like you said, for yourself, like, I make a lot of music off of, like, emotion.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's like, you know, you're putting a lot out there. You're talking about, like, personal, well, as far as me, I talk about, like, personal shit I'm going through, shit that's, you know what I'm saying, ugly, shit that's, you know, that's great. So I think about, like, you know, if I'm talking about this song, or I'm talking about something near and dear to my heart, like, is somebody going to connect to that? Or, like, if I'm putting my heart into something that I believe in, and then, like, I wonder, like, what if people, like, don't fuck with it at all? Like, you know what I'm saying? That could, you know what I'm saying, hurt me in an emotional way just off of what I'm putting out. So in that way, yeah, I do think about it. But as far as, like, the creation process, I tend to, like, not think about anything else because I feel like that'll taint my ideas and things like that. I'll be, like, making music to please people and shit like that, and then that takes me away from, like, being original.
Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah, it's crazy, bro. I feel like you kind of toe the line. Creating, like, it's now, I wouldn't characterize it as selfish, but it's like it's very personal. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about what people think, but then towards the end of that process, now it's like, okay, I need people. Well, I would like people to fuck with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how.
Yeah, because it's like, it's selfish in the thought of, like, I'm making this shit. These are my thoughts. It's like, I'm not thinking about, like, if this is gonna be like this type of record for this type of people, like, nothing like that. But also, I do like contemplate like how to make these, like, selfish or like these ideas that are just for me, and how to make it like more digestible as far as like making the music. Like I do think about that too as well, like how to make the music so that it's not like too much, it's not like too much put on you, too over your head or something like that. So that's part of like me considering, you know, the audience when I'm.
Do you see similarities between, you know, your writing as a musician and like the writing of a film director, TV show, or anything like that?
Yeah, as far as like how I make projects, because I can get real particular with how I make my projects, and I feel like I like have an overall theme that I go with, because I'm very like project oriented, so I have like a theme and then I like break it down in certain ways. So in a sense, it's, you know, kind of similar to like how y'all would create.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What advice would you give us, man? You've been here for a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? What advice would you give
To y'all?
Yeah.
Honestly, just to stay locked in, bro. Like with each other, with what y'all doing weekly, with like when we leave here, when y'all work on y'all shit individually, like stay locked in, because I feel like that's the only way y'all could lose is if y'all just say fuck it. Like if y'all quit, if y'all just stop here, if y'all get content at some point where like shit is rolling and then y'all think shit's sweet, I feel like that's the only way anybody could really lose that like got a passion and got somewhat like of skill, but like that work ethic and shit. So stay locked in with each other and stay working hard, staying consistent. I feel like y'all could win.
Man, that's a hell of a note to end on, man. That's a hell of a note to end on what? Yeah, man, I appreciate it. And this nigga didn't want to interview. Excuse me, I'm trying to stop saying nigga all the time. This black man, powerful black brother.
Black king.
Yeah, this black king didn't want to interview, man.
I did it, man. It was awesome. I loved it so much. No, it was great though.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
No
My
problem.
man.
All
right, who next? How'd you feel about rehearsal?
Rehearsal when Glenn and JR went was good. I like the emotion in that scene.
Yeah. You were specific about Glenn and JR though.
Yeah, because I came to read lines. Read.
Hey, I love this. Like I said, I want to capture the unglamorous parts of this. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's not all peaches and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the first part of rehearsal was difficult.
Very.
Because you had to read lines.
Yeah, no. You didn't say. You said read line. You called me and text me and said read lines. Then when I got here, it's like do it again. Okay, try to more emotion. It's like motherfucker.
I ain't here to act, nigga. I'm here to read these lines in a monotone.
For real, because it's like it's uncomfortable for me. Like if it's me being myself, that's different. But like I haven't tried to get in the character. I haven't, you know what I mean? Like looking at it on the way to go bit is one thing. It's just like, okay, make sure you don't fuck up this word, no this word. Like that's how I'm reading it, not to like, okay, understand her feeling. Like they said, the hardest part of acting is the emotion. I literally have no attachment or emotion to it, so that's very difficult.
I want to ask the room a question. Like we talk, y'all right. I keep hearing y'all say, you know, emotion is the hardest part. Do you have to have the emotion, or can you just have empathy?
I mean, is that not one and the same? No. How come?
I mean, you can empathize with somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Without
but it looks more real when it's emotion there.
Yeah. I think when you say empathize, you empathizing with who? The character?
Or even the story.
But you have to be that character though. So
right,
you have to relive those emotions.
Yeah, like especially because I'm telling the story. You know what I mean? Like, and you could absolutely see the difference versus. I feel like if that was the case, if you were acting with empathy, you would see the difference. It would look more scripted. You want it to look more natural, and in order for it to be natural, you have to feel it. Like, in my opinion,
I feel what you're saying. I had to say right. I remember I was talking to OG Chris, my mentor. We was talking about Black Panther. The first one. This was a while ago, and you know the story about Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He was Killmonger. He was in this villain role, and he was doing the method actor. So even when the camera wasn't rolling, he was still in villain role. Like, he wasn't talking to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I brought that up to OG Chris, like in a dope way. Like, I love dedication. His point was like, man, you got this cast and you got this camera crew full of dope black people, and you not talking to them motherfuckers. He ain't say motherfuckers, but you not talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So like, part of acting is, okay, I might not understand the emotion, but like, all right, I'm gonna act like a dude. You understand what I'm saying? What do y'all say to that? Counterpoint. What do y'all say to that?
So you saying that he said you want to act like the character, but that's the same thing though, right?
No. So you know, people do. So who was that? Daniel Day-Lewis, right? Like, he played Abe Lincoln, and you got certain actors who they stay in character the entire time, and that's they method. Okay, respect to it. You understand what I'm saying? But if that's not your particular method, what I'm saying is, do you have to be do you think you have to be a method actor, like understand the emotion through and through to be successful?
No.
As an actor.
No, I mean, I guess it would be based off the person, but I mean, I feel like even if I just understood the emotion and actually practiced the emotion, I'd be able to jump in character quicker than, you know what I mean, just like reading the lines, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, okay, just like JR was explaining earlier, like, before he had one type of person to be. But when he talking to his friend, he got to be this way. When he talking to his ex, he got to be this way. Like, you have to at least know, you know what I'm saying, to know how to act, I guess.
I think we know, 'cause I think that's a human condition.
Okay, when you say human condition, right? The human condition only exists when that human is going through that condition. Like, you want us to trigger these emotions just because. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm reading the script, so let me find this sympathy for male or whatever the case may be. So yeah, we're not going through the conditions, so it's hard to emulate them genuinely without having to practice those emotions, if that makes sense.
What do you say to that, son?
I agree with Glenn.
I knew she was gonna do that. I agree with Glenn. She ain't finna try to one up him or nothing like that. Hey, you got it.
No, I do. I agree with him.
I like that. I like that. I'm just asking questions.
Are you good?
I'm just asking questions, man. I mean, so I think for me, and I haven't acted yet. You know what I'm saying? I've obviously stepped in, rehearsed with y'all or whatever. I think the one thing that I depend on is like, okay, I'm gonna be uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, even talking right now, I could be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But I tend to lean into the discomfort. You know what I'm saying? And then that I kind of find some like power within that. You know, like when we was, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I remember when we was kids, right? We had to do a speech. They said, imagine everybody with their drawers on. You remember that? You know what I'm saying? You don't remember
that? That
didn't work?
Nah.
I never did it, but I
just like what if they decent without their shit on?
This nigga's stupid.
For real.
He a comedian. You know. But I think that's the major thing, man, because after you lean into the discomfort, it's like, all right, we here now. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, like, when I practice as Leonard, when I'm like, bro, you already know, we had to have footage of that one time. Maybe we shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But
no, it's real uncomfortable.
It's real uncomfortable. But does it help?
Yeah, it helps because you make, I don't want to sound fucked up, but
good.
When you do that, it low-key kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, because I feel like you deliberately trying to get under my skin because you want me to react in a way where we on the same level as far as the interaction. But when I say piss me off, not like piss me off where I'm mad, but it's like, oh, this nigga really doing this? Because you got everybody looking. You know what I'm saying? And you really gonna jump into this? You gonna really turn a letter on me, bro? You can't just read the lines and shit. This nigga turned the letter like a motherfucker. All you need is an oil suit, a wrench, big ass wrench. Like,
Hey, I will neither confirm nor deny. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love it though, because I feel like once you get me there, I'm there. Because I know it ain't personal. You know what I'm saying? It's just we got to get the work done. You know what I'm saying? And I think I work better when I know, and it's true though. I work better when my character, my co-character is in character. You know what I'm saying? And that works for me. Because if you were to stay just reading the lines, I'm just gonna read the lines too. Because like, okay, this. But if you acting, and you doing it, because you're not even an actor. That's one reason why I gotta tear into your ass when we acting. Because you
absolutely don't let me out.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Sam, what do you say to that? You be watching this old shit. Have you seen me in?
Yeah, I was here that day.
How'd you feel about that? Talk to him.
I mean, you definitely pulled it out of him.
Yes.
I mean, but it works though. You know what I mean? Like it fucking works.
It's effective.
Like it. That's why I said once again, when you tell me to read the lines, let me read the lines. You know what I mean? Like it's when you do it, you actually trying to act in a sense. And like you said, you pushing him. He's reacting off you, just like what him and JR did it. They're feeding off each other's energy. You're setting the tone. So.
I think I'm gonna piss Sam off today. I pissed Sam off today.
No, you ain't pissed me off. It's just like, man, damn, man. I was a little high and shit, you know.
Hey, but you know, you now, for the record, you did call me and you said at the beginning, like, hey, like if you got a little role, let me know. And I think that this is the best way to kind of get your feet wet, because now imagine if you ain't have none of this experience. And then in January, it's like, all right, come to audition. And now it's me, X, Sierra, we at this table, behind this table with notes. And we just telling you, go. That's auditions. Glenn, no? Am I lying?
No, he ain't lying. That's audition.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you kind of getting, if you do end up auditioning.
What I said when I called you. What I said was not that I wanted to audition or that I wanted to be a part of it. I actually said the complete opposite. I said, well, I ain't trying to act or nothing. I said, if you got something for me to read for you specifically to watch, I literally said, not in a group setting. I said those words verbatim. I literally said that.
Hey, right. She ain't acting.
Yeah, she ain't acting.
No,
I thought she was all this. She ain't all this.
Nah, see, y'all don't understand. I got a history with this shit, and I know for a fact it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for me. Like, I know that for a fact. Like, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person. Like, the location, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Any business-related shit, you need me to type up some shit, I got you. Need me to take notes, I got you. Time check, I got you. Action, I got you. Anything else on camera? No. No. I'll do this. Because this is fun. This is a part of the making. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
None of that. I'll literally fill in. That's it.
Okay, since I don't want no smoke, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, thank you for your time, sis. I love you. Oh, man.
Zach Morris.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ryan Coogler. Top shelf, bro. Couple questions for you, my man.
Yeah.
So, you know, shit, we go way back, right?
Yes, sir.
Remember we used to go to Starbucks and look at them scripts and shit?
Oh, yeah. Them scripts was trash.
So,
I thought I was doing something. Okay.
So when you was writing them scripts, like, did you ever think, was you always thinking this magnitude the entire time? Like, film crew, actors, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Even if I couldn't actually comprehend it all,
Mm-hmm.
you understand what I'm saying? And actually visualize the day-to-day of what it would look like and understand the work behind it.
Right.
The responsibility behind it.
Dedication.
The dedication.
Mm-hmm.
I've always had ambition. I never lacked ambition, but I lacked execution.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
To do?
Let me see.
That's all good. I got another question for you.
Should we just pick up where we left off, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Obviously, bro, you know what I'm saying? You have dreams, but you don't understand the work behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, bro? And it's a lot. I feel like last week not that I think last week I was a lot more upbeat. You know what I'm saying? This week, not that it was, a slug or anything like that. But yeah, it's just the highs and lows, and I want to capture it all. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the highs and lows of this, man. You're gonna have great days where everything and everybody is firing on all cylinders, and then you're gonna have days where, you feel like the engine is sputtering a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep your foot on the gas, and hopefully this motherfucker don't cut off, and it's
right.
or even if you can get downhill and momentum take you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing too.
Yeah. Hey, on what though?
That's a blessing.
Because engine can sputter uphill, and you going backwards. You know what I'm saying? I've never felt at any time during this process that we've been moving backwards, man. So. Yeah, bro. We was in them Starbucks, and you was reading them weak ass scripts.
It wasn't weak scripts to me, because it's all new to me.
Type stuff.
So whatever you was doing was inspiring me.
Yeah,
it was all new to me, bro. It wasn't weak to me. But my next question was, when you give us these scripts, right?
Yep.
And we come back, we read them during the rehearsals. Do you have an expectation where we should be? I know you do. Have an expectation where we should be as far as knowing the script, right? Because I'm real good at reading people. I'm real good at reading people, bro. So and sometimes I feel like, and you don't get mad, but it's a bit frustrating to when we sitting there, like when lines come up, and sometimes from the honest eye, we look unfamiliar with the line. You know what I'm saying? We should be more familiar than we are. So how do you feel? I want to know, because I want to ask you in a moment. But this is my perfect opportunity to ask. Bro, how do you feel about that, man?
Oh, hey, Glenn asking some questions today, bro. Oh man, I mean, I feel like, bro, I have to consider everything in a sense that, bro, right now this is an independent production. This is not y'all only job. You know what I mean? We got kids, we got significant others, we got full-time jobs. You know what I mean? We go to the gym, you feel what I'm saying? X, I don't know if you still train, the martial arts, but we all got different stuff that pulls us, different stuff that's important to us, different things that we need to keep our, sanity. You feel what I'm saying? So I consider that I keep that in mind. On the other side of that, what I've gotten a lot better at, because in the past it's like if I felt like somebody wasn't going at the rate that I was going, if somebody wasn't working on the level that I was working, you know what I'm saying, then I kind of looked down. You feel me? Man, I remember I had a conversation with my fiance, and I think I done talked about this before, where she was like, a lot of times you don't have grace with people. She said I didn't have grace with her. And she kind of led me to realize I ain't have grace with myself. I felt incompetent if I wasn't working at the max level every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human. I get tired. You feel what I'm saying? So I've gotten a lot better at being considerate of where everybody is, what's on everybody's plate. And my thing is just like, give your best. If I feel like everybody gave their best, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not if y'all don't have the script memorized yet, or, you know what I mean, if it's not at the level where I want it to be at, if I can look at everybody and feel like they gave their best, I'm satisfied, because I want y'all to let me know if there's a day where you feel like you're not getting the best from me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it's a day where, bro, like even when you were saying that, I didn't send a text out, I apologize to you.
Facts.
I apologize for not sending a text like, hey, we're doing episode 3 today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We supposed to do a call and I tried to coordinate with everybody, and nobody was available at the same times. So I just kind of dropped it. Usually I would send a text. I didn't do that. You called me on it. I apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I do hold myself to a very high standard, and I hold y'all to a high standard, but not for nothing, because I feel like it's mutual.
Right. It
I
is.
feel like it'd be disrespectful if I didn't hold everybody to the high standard. Cause it's DDA standard. It's Hype Soul standards. You know what I'm saying? It's a standard that we want our kids to see us living to consistently. You know what I'm saying? So.
And to piggyback off that, yeah, you're right. And the reason why I do call you, and I do, I don't want to say remind you, but just get updates from you, is because of me knowing you and how diligent you are.
Yeah.
I'm used to that diligence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever something don't happen, like if you tell me, hey Glenn, doing so and so tomorrow, 9 times out of 10, we doing so and so tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't, I'll think, well, maybe it's not happening. That's how much faith I have in what you say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I do that. It's not like I'm trying to hold you accountable or.
No, but I need that, bro.
Right. Because I know that we all hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
But when you say we gonna do something, though, normally we gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I keep that in mind every time. Like today, I'm like, man, Zach ain't hit niggas on that.
Right.
I mean, what, bro? You know what I'm saying? So.
But you know, it's like another thing, bro. You know, everybody makeup not like yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you was describing when we rehearsing, and I play Leonard, you know, your pops, and how I would like,
You know, my cage, right?
It might be some people that I can't do that with.
Right.
Might be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different. So like, a little bit would be in my mind sometimes is, you know, I don't want to get on niggas' nerves.
Oh, I see.
A little bit, but it's like, that's an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a job to accomplish. We got a mission that we all set out to do. So, and I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? We got a mission. So, you know, I think everybody know my intentions is pure.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, you know, I irritate. Even if, you know what I'm saying? Damn, this nigga Zach calling again or whatever like that. You know what I mean?
Man, let me tell you one thing, G. A nigga can learn a lot from you.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Just based on how you move, because most people don't like your lens. How you look at life, the lens you look through is different than most motherfuckers I know. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't see shit like how you see it, how important it is to you. Like some people might think you just putting on about how much you care about what you do, but it's really, I tell them motherfucker, like, bro, he really about that. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
And you can learn from that. You know what I'm saying? Like me and JR come here, we'll talk about shoes. I see you, man. You all work, bro. I come in here and they got the whole lighting set up. You know what I'm saying? It's like you all work. So I never ever, if you have whatever method we got to do to get this done, we got to do it, because ultimately that's what it's about. We brothers.
Yeah.
Outside of this,
That's a fact.
We working. We got to put that to the side and get the work done.
We got to, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the Leonard, cause that helped me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I had the same situation with Kurt when we did I keep calling him Kurt.
Yeah.
JD.
Yeah.
When we did the first one with the burrito, not the burrito. What was those?
At Pepper Pot.
No. On the first one when we did.
Oh, the jerk rolls.
Jerk rolls.
Yep.
I was just feeding off, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't really no deep scene.
Mm-hmm.
But the interaction between them helped me get to work. Cause Kurt, I keep calling bro Kurt, man.
And that might be a good thing, bro. I feel like he really, you know, embody his role.
Right, he do though.
Yeah.
But he always on point. Like,
Jadari
he
is. Yeah.
It's always, when it comes to acting,
Yeah.
like it's easy for, like he's a natural.
Yeah, he is.
So
he
when
is.
when I shot that scene with him, he helped me be natural. Because this is enough about me. This is about you.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, they helped me be natural with that. And when I say that to say this, with you help me just be around you. I can be like, okay, bro, don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
Shit. We here to do this job, and
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So when you do the Leonard thing, I'm like, bro, I appreciate that because you bear it all to make sure this shit work. So it would be only right for me to give you the same energy.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, and bro, I want y'all opinion. I want your opinion too, bro. Like, for me, I feel like I don't know if I can succeed at any level, particularly the level that I'm trying to succeed at, you know, without bearing my all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, now, of course, like as Dr. Breanne Brown says, she got a powerful talk, The Power of Vulnerability. It's a TED talk. You know, vulnerability, you can't have vulnerability without boundaries. So I have boundaries with my vulnerability, but just in a sense of like, especially like with the writing, with directing, with being in this room, like I'm gonna give you everything I got. Like that when I leave here, bro, like every day I get up at 4 o'clock, go to the gym, except Friday, because that's after Thursday night, and after this I'm depleted. I'm depleted. Like after this is when I unplug. I'm gonna go back to the crib tonight, watch some people die with Sierra because she love that true crime shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm depleted because I done gave this everything.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know no other way to live in a sense. I don't know creatively. I don't know another way to succeed without giving everything I got.
But I think you are like that a lot though, even outside of creativity, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think my first time experiencing that kind of vulnerability is when I had my first kid. You know, because we as men, we like to play. Like even me, I can't speak for men. I speak for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to be, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better word, that hood.
I got it all
Figured out. Money over women, all this other.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You. I mean, that's where I was raised. So when I had my first kid, that's when I experienced real vulnerability, bro. And sometimes you can't even help it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm letting my kids coming out, my woman, I'm sitting there watching, and that's when you just open up. You break down. You're like, damn, this is really happening. So I say that to say, to me, you have that kind of demeanor, and I always tell you, I admire that. You know what I'm saying? I respect and admire that in you because to me, I don't know why that's so fascinating to me, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Just to see somebody with that kind of vulnerability, like you, type of dude to tell a dude he love him.
Yeah.
Most brothers find that real hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I learned to tell my brothers that I love them.
Because when I text y'all in the group, I say loved one.
I know. That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like to me, just knowing that you like that, not creative wise, just in general, helps me be who I am when I'm shooting Lance or I'm shooting whatever character you need me to be, because I know that you can understand that.
Right. 1,000, bro. I feel like it's weird because as you're saying that, I'm trying to trace back why. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I grew up like my pops always told me he loved me. My mama always told me, you know what I'm saying, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I came from that family where, you know, I hug my parents. Every Sunday you gonna catch us. We watching the Packer game.
Right.
We spend that quality time. We tell each other we love each other, and I pass that down with my kids. You know what I mean? And I think also, bro, last year, I know you know what happened with Sierra. Bro, Jada Barber, R.I.P. Jada Barber passed. Was real close to him. My brother Moosey passed. It was a lot going on. So like with you know, you realize, bro, like we are mortal men. We are mortal. You know what I'm saying? And we all go through heavy shit. You know, you lost your nephew. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. God rest his soul. We go through these things, so it's like I feel like while we here, bro, like I gotta tell my people I love them.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
I can tell. That's what I learned.
I got to.
Yeah.
I got to. I gotta hug y'all. I gotta tell y'all I appreciate y'all. Sincerely. This ain't fuck the creativity. I love it, but we could put this to the side. I love y'all as the men y'all are and what y'all mean in my life. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
Mutual, boy. I love you too.
You dig? Like, so that be the thing, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I done been through so much, bro, and I think I poured back into the creativity, but I also poured into, loving my people more. You know what I'm saying? And doing all I can for my people more, man, because, bro, ain't nothing promised, bro. Ain't nothing promised, man. And I ain't know this is gonna take such a somber tone, man, but it's reality. Right. It's reality, man, and the beauty is that, I try to convey this all through the creativity, like like I keep looking at this binder with these scripts in it, bro. It's still kind of crazy that I wrote all these episodes, but I think it's cliche to say it's therapeutic, because I don't see it necessarily as a form of therapy. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm splitting the hairs here, but it's like it's the only way I know how to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way I know how to live and process things, bro. And it's like you take your pain and you turn it into power. And I do that by way of creativity, bro. I do that way by way of words, man. Written or spoken.
I mean, I know my question was heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like the dialect was heavy, but in short, bro, I just want you to know we appreciate you, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I think
appreciate y'all.
That like you said, to write those 7 scripts in the time you did, and have them turn out as thorough and as deep, emotional as they are, it takes some skill, bro. So, hey, man, that's
glory to God, bro.
That's a beautiful piece of work, man. I look forward to making that thing happen.
I thank y'all for accepting it. Man. Like, we here every Thursday, and we got 26 days of shooting, bro. And I thank y'all for coming with me on this journey, man. I thank y'all for that, bro. Because, like, bro, y'all ain't got to, bro. Y'all ain't got to, man. But y'all do, bro. Like, that's golly, bro.
Amen.
Golly, you feel me? Praise God.
Yes, sir.
Praise God, man.
Yes, sir.
So, like I said, I love this, though. I love this right here, man. We capturing every moment of the journey. This is the journey.
Raw.
You understand what I'm saying? It's beautiful, though.
It is.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful struggle.
We got more to go, more to do.
1,000.
Let's keep it up, man.
1,000.
Zach Morris.
Glenn Robinson.
My brother.
Professor X. Is that a rap?
X-Man. That's a rap.
Is that a rap?
X-Man.
That's a rap, X?
Yes, sir.
My man, God bless. Good, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you,
man.
My brother.